Okay.
You're the DM. Deal with it.
What am I looking
There
for?
we go.
Secret rollies. Hello.
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 That's
We're
us.
here.
Wait, are we?
We are here.
Well,
I can't see us on stream.
It should be
There you
working.
are. There you are. Sorry, I'm watching a delay.
Yeah, you've got
That's
stream
why.
delayed.
Yeah. Hello. Hello, everyone. Hello. Don't worry, I'm just looking at my secret dice collection. Ooh.
You can
Oh,
tell he really is a
impressive.
game master.
It's only one of two selections of dice I have.
My dice cabbage.
I was going to say, where is yours? Because yours is slightly bigger than mine.
Here's my dice cabbage.
yeah.
Look at that. Look at that bad boy.
My cabbage full of dice.
I think we counted that you have 20 sets. I have about 17.
No, I've gone up since then.
All right.
You've got up since then.
Yeah.
Fuck me.
I bought a new set that's currently in a drawer there for my my druid Gaia.
Oh, nice. All right. Hello, everyone.
All right.
Welcome.
And I am just going to put this down here.
Well, excuse me, princess.
Weird. It turned into a phone.
There we go. There's a subscription from Super Mask Hunter.
Yeah, thank you, Supermask.
Well,
Excuse me, princess.
Excuse me, princess.
Well, excuse me, princess.
You should see what my follow one is. My follow is pretty
The follow
funny.
one is great. You can send the test alert through for that, actually.
Yeah,
I was going to say, you want me to unfollow and then refollow you?
you do it. Unfollow and refollow. Go on.
All right.
Just so you can see what this fucking follow alert is.
All right.
Watch out, we're going to get a follow alert from... thank you for following, Super.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
And it's Rizzing Shrek.
It's
there
Rizzing
for you.
Shrek. There it is.
You need to work on your aim.
Jesus Christ.
Well,
Anyway.
from a long followage, but who cares?
Yeah,
know.
who cares?
Oh, well, who cares? You
Soundbite
heard it.
popped
It was for the meme.
Yeah.
Okay, right. Anyway, welcome to the Summon Season 2. This is a prequel series, so you don't worry if you have missed out on the first season. I'm sure we will have references
Oh, yeah.
all the way through.
Yep.
But
We'll come
if you-
across a bone of Javier's at some point.
Yeah, I'm sure you will. Washed up on the sea.
Yeah.
Or not. Who knows? Timeline is wibbly wobbly.
Timey-wimey
That's
stuff.
the good thing. That's the good thing about D&D.
It's more like a
really-
big ball.
It's more like a big ball. It doesn't really matter. But yes. Welcome everyone. You have arrived at your destination after a long, busy adventure with your group. Would you like to introduce yourselves? Who all of you are? Because you're all new people.
No.
No.
Oh well. Thank you for going first, Paperwhat.
No.
Yeah, I was going to say you're
Am I
going
done?
first.
All right, fair enough.
This is why we don't say no. They go
Yeah,
first.
you go
Fair
first.
enough.
Your own fault, really.
Mm-hmm.
You can call me Ezekiel. I've found out I have a strange little trait that all my blood, sweat, and tears are poison to monsters. So I've been using those along with my alchemy skills to make weapons to fight against them.
Nice.
I'm very small though. I'm a short human, and
Short
so
king.
Short king. So I'm going to have some people here to have as bodyguards.
Yes. Nice. Who wants to go next? Otherwise, I'll stop picking.
I think Super wants to go next.
Super. Excellent. Thank you for volunteering.
Yeah. All right, but you're going after me.
Okay.
All right. So my character is Theodore Snake. Even though he's not a snake, he's a tabaxi.
I can't believe you
I
let
feel
someone
like you
have
just
a
given me
character
the
name.
most Australian name for this character.
I'll hit him on for your door, Snake.
I can't
Yeah.
believe you let someone have the name
I like
Theodore. That's the name of my first D&D character.
We call you Teddy. We call
I
you
wonder
Teddy
where the
Snake.
inspiration might have come from.
Fuck's sake.
Teddy Snake. What?
That's what you shorten Theodore down to.
Well,
Yeah.
yeah.
Right.
My Theodore was just shortened down to Ted.
That works
Yeah.
too.
Teddy Snake. Yeah. So he's also a rogue, and I apologize if my Australian accent will be shit. So that's
Fair,
why
fair dinkum, man.
Oh,
that's why
God.
I'm like, okay, let's not do that.
Why
but-
can't you just be normal?
It's like when
me?
it's like how all
Normal?
my
When?
it's like how all my accents eventually just turn into Goffin.
Yeah.
Eventually, they just go into "Hello, I'm Goffin." Right. Let's go, Astro. Who
Hello.
are you?
I am Sky Whirlwind. I'm a high elf paladin.
Nice.
Bit taller than Ezekiel because she's an elf. Generally, they're
Although
pretty
you're a
tall.
little bit similar to my first character. Whirlwind was the last name of my first character.
Really?
So yeah, but it was with an I, not a Y.
Generally found wearing the plate armor that they have had for a very long time. Doesn't really take it off even to sleep. So that she's already always ready for combat.
Nice.
She generally uses a long sword and a shield, but there is a large great sword strapped across her back as well.
Nice. I hope she takes that off to go to sleep.
You don't know.
That would be uncomfortable. That
You-
would be
you don't
very
know.
uncomfortable.
Trying to get through doorways.
Oh,
and
God.
stuff.
It helps keep the back straight.
Keeps it vertical, not
Yeah.
diagonal. Vertical. Okay. We shall go Boo next.
All right. I am Lojo. I am an auto gnome, and I'm an auto fighter, and I'm about 5 feet, and I'm very colorful, as you see. I'm like profile. And
What do you look like?
okay, I'm kind of I'm tiny. I'm 5 feet, like I said, and I'm kind of bulbous, and I got full eyes. Yeah,
4 eyes. Wow.
Mm.
as you can see my profile pic.
He just wears glasses.
Oh yes, yes, I can see your profile picture. Yes, a little like a little droidy type
Yeah.
thing.
Yep.
Hopefully, he hasn't got the luck of a previous Roger,
Yeah.
Losing limbs and heads and bits and
heads
pieces.
and everything
Yeah.
being replaced by bits and bobs.
Yeah.
And last but certainly not least, because Inya isn't here. Charlie, who are you?
I'm Goffin. I'm a goblin fighter, and yeah, that's it.
Goblin
Fair enough.
Short but sweet.
For those who aren't aware, I had my first live campaign had a character called Goffin. Here's a reference to that character. Harry hated him.
Who would have guessed?
How come?
He sounded like this the whole time.
Yeah, I also did a similar voice for a character named Gary.
Goffin's legacy will live on.
Unfortunately, I'm not very good at doing a girl voice, so this is
No,
all you're
fair
getting
enough.
from me.
Very.
Neither am I, so
Relatable.
yeah.
It's a very masculine elf.
Yeah.
That's generally not the way they go.
Yeah.
How you don't know? Gender's a construct. Anyway,
Boo's character is a construct.
Boo's
Yeah,
character
Boo's
is a
character's a
construct.
literally a construct. All right. Okay.
Yeah.
So you are in the Goblin Goose. Goblin as in goblin. Hung. Goblin Goose.
That goose be goblin.
That goose be goblin.
Gobbling goose.
And you have settled down for it's mid-afternoon, so you've just come back from an early morning adventure. You're all already all know each other, so save introductions to everyone.
Right, mate.
And you're having a midday rest. What would anyone like to do?
If I could get a quick minute with Sky and Theodore, I think your guys' weapons need another touch-up.
Yeah, sure.
Ezekiel is an artificer, so he has artificer infusions. So for Theodore, super whatever your main weapon is, you get a +1 to attack and damage. And then for Whirlwind, I'll let you pick between an extra +1 on your AC if you use a shield or a Radiant Sword.
I will go Radiant any day of the week.
Heck yeah. I will look up what that does and let you know later.
Sure.
Nice.
Ezekiel uses like he uses like his blood. He like cuts himself on the sword
okay.
to infuse the
Ooh,
power.
wow.
Metal.
Brutal.
Oh,
Is everyone else doing anything else here? Want to look around? Or Sorry, Boo.
Yeah,
I'm gonna play some darts.
You're going to make some darts.
I would
Yeah.
love to play darts with you as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fiend. All right. Okay. Darts. D&D. Look, you don't always prepare everything, and sometimes they throw shit on you like this, and you just have to use Google. Okay.
It's always funny.
Google is your best friend. Do. Thank you for someone
it's
already
not.
writing this. Thank you to Optional Rule for writing stuff. I'm gonna give them a
Rules
shout.
for dart.
I'm going to use their website. Okay, cool. So, you roll. It'll be an athletics roll for both of you.
Got
I
it.
get 3 darts, so I have a score for what each dart represents. So, like normal darts, the segment of the darts land numbered rolled on the dice determines the score. If you're not familiar with darts, see the diagram of what a dart board looks like.
You still own that one we used to play a while back.
The final score of the throw is modified by the result of the ring die. So 5 is double, 10 is triple, 15, 25 is per out of bullseye, and 20 to 50 is the bullseye. I think we have played something like this before, Liam, if you can remember. So, for example, if you rolled like an 8 on the die and 13 on the ring die, you can choose to use your like bonus attack roll to make it a 12 or whatever. So who wants to start?
I'll go first.
So you roll 2.
I was going to say you suggested it.
It's 2. Let me just double check what dice it is first. It is athletics checks will suffice.
Sure.
You roll 2 d20s.
Ezekiel,
Yeah.
I found a thing that you. I will see if you think that's pretty good.
Let's see what we got.
This is the stats page of a sword I found.
That is basically what it is. If you want to look in, hold on, let me get this. I'll send you the stats that is actually from the class.
That could be a double score. So that is double 14
Cool.
on your first roll.
Awesome.
Roll it. 2 more again because you're 3 darts.
Alrighty.
Okay. I can put that in a homebrew.
Cool.
Oh, nice. That is a bullseye.
Yeah.
So that is a 50 points. So you got a double 14.
Yay.
50 for a bull. And last roll.
One more, okay. 2d20. Oof.
Oh, that is just a 4. Oh, that is not a good score. That is 28. Add 50. Add 4. 28. 28. 50 is 78. Plus 4 is 9, 80, 81, 82. Cool. Right. Theodore, you got to be 82.
So we're adding our athletics to this, right?
Yes.
So that'd be 2d20.
It's 2d20 plus your athletics, yeah.
5.
Dang, I'm gonna lose.
That is that is a bullseye. 50. Oh god, okay.
You guys are
That
really
is-
good at this.
That is another bullseye. And that's another bullseye.
I think Theodore was
That
hustling
is
you.
150.
Oh God.
I love that Roger was like, "Yeah, I've got it. Beat that," and then Roger just goes, "Ting ting ting."
Yeah, see, yeah.
Ting, ting,
Ted
ting.
just coming in. He's not even looking. He's just like,
Throws all 3 darts at once.
yeah.
I'm ready. Good question. I'm ready. Good question.
We started off well, gang, with what do you want to do? Do you want to keep playing, or do you want to turns out Roger is quite good at this. Not Theodore's quite good at this.
I'm good personally.
Yeah, before you lose anything. Okay, what does anyone else want to do while you're in the tavern? Because it's lunch hour. It's sort of hustle and bustle. What do you want to do? Do you want to have a look at if there's a job board? Do you want to ask around anyone about where you are? Sort of about the pub? What do you want to do?
Food.
It's not a bad
He
idea.
wants food.
Food.
Yeah, robot. So
Roger's a robot. Yes, you can get some oil.
yay.
Chug. Just gets gasoline. Just chugs it.
Pours over in a gasoline can. Still has to swallow it though.
Yeah.
Are you all getting food then? Is that what's happening?
That seems like the plan.
Yeah.
Okay. You all head over to there's a couple of bartenders on shift. You've got another tabaxi. She's got like more of a cheetah print on her. A couple of scars across her face. Really, really just sort of busy, just sort of getting drinks orders to people. She seems like she's been rushed. And the other is just just a human. He's just chilling out. He's counting some of the gold from some patrons. Who do you want to talk to?
Take a guess.
You're talking to the backseat, are you, Pierre?
Yep.
All right. Okay. What do you say to her? She's sort of running around, so you'll have to get her attention.
Are we like, tabaxi? Wait.
Roll me a charisma roll, please.
Okay.
Oh, God.
She's gonna roll insight on you, just to see if she. No, she's roll perception. Sorry, she's gonna roll perception see if she sees you. Yeah, you're gonna have to speak up. She can't see you.
Tabaxi waitress.
Okay. Roll me that again. Roll me that again, please. Persuasion check.
Persuasion.
Cock. Oh no! No, dropped it. No, dropped it. Where's my dice gone? There we
15.
go.
15.
She sounds looking. Goes. What do you want?
I want food.
That's not the way you
That's
ask.
what I want.
That's not the way you ask.
Well, I had to get someone's attention somehow.
Can I talk to him? He's not doing
No, I
anything.
don't-
He's useless.
Well, yeah, that's why I don't want to talk to him.
What do you want? She gets a notepad out. What do you want?
Big steak.
Right. Anything else?
Just a steak.
Extra steak.
Steak on top.
And then just more steak.
Remove the salad. Extra steak.
Yep. Can I substitute my steak for more steak, please?
Are the rest of you are the rest of you ordering alongside, or what are you not doing?
Yeah.
She
Also
turns
getting
to
an ale. Please don't ask about the height thing. I really don't want to deal with it.
do you need a bigger stool?
No, I will stand on this stool, thank you.
She quickly pours a pint of ale. She goes, 1 gold, please.
And Ezekiel will pay that.
She just chucks it square at the human's head. You just see him going, "Ow! Stop it!"
That's
She
the
just goes,
27th time you've done that today.
he's got like an imprint on his forehead. It's got, like she's just thrown at his forehead each time. He goes, "I wish you'd stop doing that." She just goes, "Learn to catch." She goes, "Is there anyone else food, drink, quick? You lot."
Do you have oil?
She passes you an oil can.
Yay. What?
4 gold.
Do I have 4 gold meat checks?
You should do. If not,
Yeah, I do. Okay.
if not, the God will happily dribble some money onto you.
No, I have. I was confused. He can't go.
All right, cool. All right. She passes you the can. Goes, "Any other food, drink, some new lot?
Uh,
Have ribs, please.
What do you want?
whatever wine there is.
Wine." She puts wine down.
Okay.
What do you want? Looking at you. Look at the goblin.
Can I have ribs, please?
Ribs.
Ribs.
Is it ribs?
Ribs.
Yeah.
You can see her like stamping into this pen. You can stamping into this notebook as this pen is like running out of ink. She keeps stabbing it into a quit. Oh my God. She goes, "Right, I'll get those for you," and she wanders off. And you can hear her yelling something into backseat at a chef. It sounds like 2 cats growling at each other. She comes out of a glass of wine for the elf, and she goes, "That's a couple of gold for you."
Pays it.
Why by the gold?
She quickly runs back into the kitchen, yells at the chef a bit more. Are you going to all find a place to sit down? You can see it's sort of hustling and bustling, but you might find a place.
Try and find a
to sit
table.
down.
Yeah, table time.
A booth.
You see that there's a booth. How fancy do you think the goblin goose is? You see there's some tables at the back, sort of like at the back underneath like a staircase that clearly leads up to like an inn sort of area. Assumed where you lot are staying. You can find these like just empty tables there. No one seems to want to go into them because they're quite dimly lit, but they're free and vacant.
Sounds good.
And as you all sit down, you see the poor human running over with a plate of like 4 steaks and some ribs, and she just passes them down. He hands you he hands you a note saying pay 20 gold at the bar when you're done.
Oh.
Well, I haven't got any gold. Apparently.
And haven't you? Add 300.
We're very accomplished adventurers.
It's 300. You have just come from a mission.
Yeah.
In this story, you have just come from. God will give you money.
I've only got 15 gold. Wow. Okay.
Okay. You there, Tabaxi, you get 285.
Oh man, I sure is a lot of lacking of magic weapons on my character sheet. I hope something happens to give me one of those.
Don't push your luck.
Damn it.
Do not push luck. Thunderstrike happens. As you're all eating, drinking, collecting yourself, you see there the board of like jobs is nearby, and you can sort of see odd miscellaneous jobs from around. One's sort of like a typical I've lost someone, go find them. Another is a gold job. Someone's looking for something for exchange of gold. and other like odd cleaning bits and jobs. And one that seems a bit oddly placed, and it seemed to be like almost handwritten. It's a bit indecipherable from where you are, but it is just sort of like haphazardly pinned on it. What do you want to do?
Waddle is going to waddle up to the special request.
You're going to look up to all of them.
Yeah.
Okay. You see that there's like a missing cat. You see there's a missing child. You see that there's someone's looking for parts. Someone's got a cave that needs it, that they want recovering something from a cave. You've got someone's missing horse. And you still can't understand the other handwritten note because it seems to be really scribbly. But it's you can definitely tell it was sort of just written on a napkin quickly and stamped to the board.
Mm-hmm. Guys, I got these notes. Anyone want to read them?
And he shares what he sees for you all.
Yeah.
Could be worth a shot. We only have so much time before our steak fund runs out with this one.
Liam, can you roll me a con save, please, for all your free steaks? Yeah, for all your steaks, please.
Oh boy!
You know you're not supposed to eat the ribeye part in the middle, right?
You're not supposed to eat the whole thing at once. Sorry, Charlie.
I'm in rich.
You have
I'm
ribs, yes. You know what? You can roll con save as well. You're eating ribs. Let's see how hungry you are. No.
Now, me, Paperwatt's hungry. Ribs sound good.
Ribs sound good. I've got half a dinner. I've got half my dinner just sat here, so I'm going to have to heat it up later. Just sat there.
I'm 19.
You got 13?
19.
19. Yeah, you're fine. You're slurping away, enjoying your ribs. Theodore, however, has started changing from whatever color they begin with to blue, as you can see them choking.
No.
Oh no! I'll save you. And then watch the last side into his fetal stomach.
What do you want to do?
Waddle's going to ram his head in the fetal stomach to save him.
Okay, you're going to try and do what are you going to try and do on him?
He's going to ram his head into his stomach.
Okay. Roll me a strength roll, please.
Oh boy. Okay.
Liam, roll a strength save, please.
Strength save?
Strength save to not get your ribs broken.
I did not think this through.
If you do, we have a goblin that'll eat them.
Yep. Roger, you run into him with some force. Like Theodore spits out at a rate of knots, and also you hear a sound of what looks like a crunch as one of his ribs has hit the table at a rate of speed. So what you've heard is snap, and it's flown out of his mouth.
Yeah, so hang on, it's probably went a bit something like...
Yeah, like that.
Yeah.
Like, blah! But he's also cracked a rib.
All of a sudden, I'm not hungry.
Liam, can you roll me 2 d6 damage, please?
God damn, I'm sorry.
You have broken a rib.
Oh,
10.
shit.
Oh, snank. Oh, that must have been into you as well. So you got just a bit of broken bone in you at some point.
Damn.
Come here.
Theodore, are you okay? Did I help?
Anyone got any spare ribs?
Dude, I was watching who does this wasn't a pain.
I don't know. I thought it was pretty good.
Just order some more ribs. Hey, we need bigger ribs.
Or a bone chicken, whatever.
You can have an inspiration for that, Liam.
Yep.
Yay.
I wonder if Slim Chicken does takeaway or delivery.
If you promise to chew your food next time, I'll heal you.
Don't scoff your food.
Yeah.
What are you doing about the information that Roger has come and gave you? He's giving you some of the leaflets from around the notice board. He's put them on the table, including the crappy hand.
Okay, explain which ones those are again.
So, missing cat, missing dog, some gold in a cave. You've got, I think, missing person, and like a couple of like very menial work. And then the hat. One of the notes is like written on a napkin, and it seems to be indecipherable from like a distance.
I'm interested in missing person.
Yeah, me too.
Missing person?
Because there's a missing kid.
There's a missing kid.
You see on this pamphlet that it says missing child, blonde hair, sort of brown eyes. It's about 12, 13, so we're thinking about 5 foot tall, maybe a little bit shorter.
John.
Ran off into one of the forests.
Around 1
Nearby.
Roger height.
Pardon?
It's around 1 Roger of height.
Yeah, round 1 Roger.
All right, so we're looking for. So what you just describing is Charlie.
Wow.
Charlie's a blonde. And yeah, small boy ran off into the forest. The last thing he took with him was like a small wooden sword and like a toy shield, and he was gonna go play with some friends. Hasn't been heard for a couple of days. And you can see it's written from the parents, and they're offering a decent cash reward, so like 20 gold per person for any adventurers that join to find them.
That's pretty good rate.
Lado.
There we go.
You see that they've
Here we
taped a
go
map
again.
on the back. They've taped a map on the back of their house to find them.
Okay.
Which where you are is quite a small town, so you're thinking the tavern is the central hub. There's like a market area, and there's houses just sort of all around, so like sort of almost a circle town. And they basically are like at a diagonal from where you are.
Okay.
What do you guys think?
I'm going to try to find this house.
All right.
Here we go.
You're all leaving the tavern then.
Yes, yeah.
And I'm also going to pay for my stuff.
I was going to say, make sure you pay for your food, otherwise you'll get an
I
angry
decided
Capacity
to
running
not
after you.
eat.
Yeah, seems expensive in here.
Also, I'm just gonna leave a note saying next time don't try to poison your customers.
Wow.
Wow. Okay.
Theodore, more like Karen.
Okay. Hold on.
We are a party of Karens here. I would like to speak to your manager.
I'm just gonna say that Theodore's probably my most cocky character. He's just thrown like 3 darts without looking, and then he's just done that.
Theodore, can you do a deck save for me, please?
Wow,
Oh, no.
you're gonna get a pan thrown at your head.
Pan, a shoe, something's getting thrown.
He's getting
Not
glassed.
natural 20. There we go.
Oh, you just see a pan yeet at 100 miles and like misses him, and it just has a note. It just has a note going, "You're barred."
Oh, man.
Right, Job.
That's my second character barred from a bar.
I'm gonna say to him, to Theodore. Well, that's another pub we can't go back into. Great job.
Yeah. So it's just I'm just gonna bring up. This is my second character that's been barred from bar ever since Gust and the Chandelier incident.
I would like to make this canon that Theodore regularly does this.
has a list of pub names and just writes the Goblin. Just a list of bars.
It's a list of towns, and under each one there is a bullet point list of pubs that he's not allowed back into.
Okay, so this is pub number
17, I believe this makes.
17?
17.
Yeah.
Wow, that's too many.
You see what I mean? It's another one we can't go back into.
It's always just one per town. I mean, these people are so judgmental.
What about that one a few weeks back? You got banned from 2 in there.
We don't talk about that.
Oh, we do talk about that because that was uncalled for.
Those fuckers deserved it.
Everyone else history.
Yeah.
Including me? What the fuck?
No, not you.
No, not us two.
Okay.
Sky and Theo know everyone else history.
I think I
Charlie
purposefully
Pace-
forgot about that one.
Yeah. See if you all remember this horrendous incident. No, Roger,
I don't think Roger does. Natural one.
Wow.
Roger, that's a fucking clue.
So I'm going to spitball this on the fly. So we're going to make this law.
Yeah, we are.
The first
history,
pub.
Charlie.
Right, the first pub.
History.
All of us went to, of course. Right. And
Oh, I can't see it on here.
yeah, never mind.
Oh, she's done it on the website. That's why.
That's why I can't see it on here.
No worries.
I can't be bothered. I can't be able to do it.
She got.
Sorry, I'll get it up on here. Don't worry.
She got 5.
5.
I'll get it up on here. Don't worry. Cool. 5. Okay. Yeah. Spitball. Go ahead.
Okay, so the first pub we all went into, of course, had a really good time until Theodore got a little bit too drunk and tried to romance one of the bartenders, like one of the barmaids.
Oh, no.
Didn't go so well and got us thrown out of that one.
Mm-hmm.
The other 3 decided that's enough for one night. We're going to turn in. However, feeling a little bit more boisterous, Theodore wanted to carry on the night, and I thought we probably don't want him out on his own, so I'll play babysitter. And on the way into the next bar, it was a bit busy night, so they had some security posted outside. And being already drunk and rather boisterous, Theodore decided that he was getting into the pub no matter what, and basically started a tavern brawl out in the street. And then, we're banned from that one too.
The least stealthy rogue ever. I'm getting smash.
It's not my fault that all these people are alcophobic.
No, you're just alcoholic.
You see, as one of you walks by, you just see a wanted poster with his name and picture, going wanted, unpaid bar tab again, and a large number following it.
Yeah, just a large repair bill as well for that tavern.
And a repair bill. It's underneath that, and another, and there's like several more just attached on this one tree. It's just him. Looks like you're known around around these few villages.
Yeah, you're known around these parts.
Mm.
Yeah, well, people are so judgmental in these towns.
Has no inner reflection. I love him.
No.
How much do I pay?
Sorry, say again.
Sorry?
How much do I have to pay for the ribs?
No, don't worry about it.
Don't worry about it. It's just saying up that he owes a lot of money.
Yeah.
He's in debt. It's like a large number, Charlie. None of you adventurers would even have the amount of each bill.
We wouldn't be able to post his bail, let alone pay for the actual tab.
No.
I meant for my food, it's different news.
His bail would be what the king would earn. Like, that's how high it would be. You after this lovely discussion, you do reach the parents' house. You can see it's a semi-nice house. It's only a 1-floor little shack type thing. You can sort of see the mother still, checking on responses from people who are also on this mission, and no one seems to have found them yet. And you can hear a vocal conversation. Maybe some shouting is happening as well. What you guys want to do?
Well, I'm just going to knock on the door.
I was going to suggest someone knock on the door.
I'm not the smartest, and I am very, very charismatic, though.
Okay,
that's what we need right now.
They do hear you, and they do open. And you see a well-toned man opens the door, like a big bushy beard, You can tell they're not that well off. They're like sort of just normal clothes, and you can see he's working on something seeming like a blacksmith by trade.
I'm going
and he
to
opens the door and goes, "Hello, how can I help?"
I'm going to quickly look at my pocket sundial and say, "Oh, good afternoon, sir."
Good afternoon.
We heard that you'd had a missing child. We saw the job posting in town.
Oh yes. We're hoping someone finds him.
Well,
We've had four groups already, either unsuccessful or we've never heard back from.
well, first
been a
things
nightmare.
first. We'd love to be able to get some information so that we can have a jumping off point.
Oh yes. Come in.
Thank you very
He
much.
invites you all in to his abode, and the mother seemingly runs off to another room. She obviously doesn't want to hear all this conversation again. I think she's still
Probably heard it a
quite
few too
upset
many
by it.
times.
Probably heard it too many times and doesn't want to have to hear the repeat conversation about her son.
That's
And
sad.
he turns down his voice a little and goes, "Yeah, it's been a long week."
As he's been missing a week.
Yeah, so, we've I think 2 groups also went missing. So that's not been great. And the other 2 groups found some items of his, and he points to the sword and shield, but not him.
Okay.
he's still missing.
Where were these items?
I was going to say,
Oh,
where were the
these
items
found?
found? Did they tell you?
Yeah, if you head east from here, he obviously has set up a camp for the night. He likes to watch the stars. And he was settling down there, and they just found his stuff there. Nobody knew what happened next to him. Most assumed the worst, but it almost like he just disappeared out of thin air. They just don't know. But yeah, head east. I've walked up and checked the area myself. It's a clear path into the woods.
So that was the last time he was heard of or seen. In fact, when was the last time he was heard of and seen? Obviously, he must have gone out one day, 1 week ago. Any around about time, sort of getting towards the late evening?
Yeah, late evening. He wanted to go out and look at the stars. He took my lantern with him, and he was just like, "I'm just going into the clearing, Dad. I won't be long." And we didn't hear from him.
I'd also like a little bit more information about him, sort of personality-wise, so that we can get an idea of what he might have been thinking.
Oh, happiest kid around. You'd think nothing was wrong with him. Happy, cheery. He liked catching bugs.
Okay.
To my wife's dismay, and he shows you a jar of spiders that are on the mantelpiece, and goes, the only reason she's kept them is because if he does come back and finds that his spiders are missing, he'll flip.
Right.
Sorry, Boo, can you even mute your mic? Sorry, it's really distracting.
Sorry.
Sorry, thank you. And you can see like the jar of spiders and some other bugs. And he goes, "Yeah, happiest kid, loved it, wanted to be an adventurer himself. He was inspired by one of the local legends around here. And yeah, he just like playing pretend. He was going to go off and meet one of his friends who just lives across the road. And she was going to go.
Is there anything that he would carry on himself?
Who is this legend?
Hang on 1 second, Charlie.
Yeah, I'll circle back to that in a second as well, because that's interesting. Is there anything he'd carry on his person, something that he'd never be found without of?
Oh, I made him this little like periscope type thing to him to look at the stars. I'm not very good with glasswork, so it was a bit wonky.
Do you have any sort of design works on this that I can look at?
Oh yeah, sure. And he shows you like several like older models that he made for him that have been broken or clearly have bugs in.
Fair enough. That's going to come in handy.
and it's made of like there's ones that are made of like wood and some have like silver rings in them. They're made quite sturdily, and they're no longer than like that long, and
Okay.
like pocket size, so you can fold them up and pocket them.
Okay.
He goes, yeah, just like looking at the stars. Happiest kid around.
Right, thank you very much. Also, yes, what my friend was saying earlier. Can you tell us a little bit more about this local legend?
Oh yes, legend has it in the mountains nearby. Some adventurers found sort of found a forbidden land, and one of them, the great Gong, they called him. He had a boisterous yell, almost like a gong would hit. Big orcish fellow. He would always bring back jewels and diamonds, but he walked off into this mountain one day, and his fate has also been unknown. But my son just liked hearing the stories. He would come back, and we would have a campfire in the town, and he would tell his stories.
Would said mountain be also in the direction of his camp?
No, it's slightly west. It's
Okay.
He shows you out the window, and you can sort of see it in the distance. Yeah,
Okay.
it's like tall and mighty, and it's got like, it almost looks glimmeringly like navy blue in the clouds.
Anyone else have any other questions?
Yeah.
Yes.
Can Ezekiel roll either insight or perception just to make sure that all this happiest kid on the planet and those two shouting didn't that all that is like sitting right?
Yeah, sure. Go ahead.
Never know.
Let's
He
do it.
might believe it himself, and that technically means it's not a lie.
Mm.
Not great.
Not with that.
No, I think they're too upset you can't quite get a read on them. I think they're both quite upset. The argument that you heard before was more about the adventurers failing to find them, and he's been like, she's been yelling at him like, you could have given them more details. You could have done this. You could have, typical. Oh, what you're terrible at this sort of thing. I wish you would just come back. I wish you'd never let him out. That sort of thing.
You love this kid, don't you?
Yeah,
Okay.
It's my only son.
Then make sure he comes back to an actual family that cares about each other.
Yeah, it's been rough. It's when your only kid goes missing for a week, it's not.
Let's get out of here.
You're at the worst.
All
All right.
Find a kid.
Thank you for your time.
Thank you. And he sends you on the way, and you can hear more crying happening as you leave from the mother. And so you're heading to the clearing right away, or do you want to wander around town?
I think we go to the clearing and check out this campsite.
They just didn't say right with me.
They were a little. I'd like to know more about that wife.
Yeah. We'll find this kid first, and then we can sort that out after.
As you leave, it's sort of getting later into the afternoon, and you can literally see like the path into the clearing from the house. It's obviously been treaded quite a lot, and it's obviously quite a popular site, and so it's quite direct with the directions, at least. Like to your immediate east is the clearing, and you can sort of already see the campsite in the distance.
Okay.
You can see it's been preserved just in case he does come back.
Possibly.
You can't tell from this far.
Get closer then.
Yep.
Okay. All of you are walking through the forest, and does anyone want to look around the forest, see the path?
I'm not the greatest at this sort of stuff, but I'll give a good perception again.
Yeah, go ahead.
I'll do a similar just to keep out for trouble.
I was going to say, just like look for anything that this kid left behind or...
21.
21.
Yeah,
Ezekiel's a little upset about the family thing.
Yeah, your mind is elsewhere.
Yep.
6. from Theodore, 16 from Theodore, sorry. So 20 from Sky, Theodore
21
16.
from Sky.
21 for Sky.
Perception.
Yes, if you want to join in. And Roger, it's open to you as well if you want to have a look around.
Perception.
18.
Oh, an 18.
Nice.
Hey. Nice. And no from Roger. That one again.
Oh, Jesus.
Roger, you have 4 eyes,
He's
Roger.
walked, yeah, but he's walked straight into a tree.
You lot have gone on the path. You just hear Roger wank.
We just hear a
Into a
sort of
tree.
wooden clang.
And Roger's just a bit disorientated.
People back in town think the gong's come back.
The guy. Oh. And you just see Roger going.
Just a dumb robot.
Like he's like, you've got 4 eyes. Use them. We'll go. So Theodore, Goffin, and Sky. You will all notice that the footprints clearly lead up to like the small every other footprint that you see here. It's either an adult, is it lots of adult footprints from you can assume adventurers, but the tiny child footprints that you see sort of head up into the campsite and sort of like linger around the sort of tent. You can see a clear path, and you can see where it starts to go off into the forest, and it just disappears, like it stops entirely.
That's something I.
Yeah.
Proper look.
Could we have survival? Could we roll survival? See if there's like signs of a struggle.
Yeah, go ahead.
Good shout.
Go ahead.
Survival. Right, survival.
14.
I would like to convince the tent to tell me what happened. I'm only good at charisma.
You want to convince the tent? Okay. We'll go from the signs of the struggle, and then we'll go to tent talk.
No, I'm joking.
Hello, everyone. Welcome to my tent talk.
Oh no! God damn it! Why did I think of that?
Yeah. Hey, everybody, welcome to my TED Talk.
My TED talk.
With Ted.
It's really camp this evening.
Fuck yourself.
And today, this is my first time in a TED. They're fucking small.
It's intense.
Oh, not 20.
Okay. You two see there wasn't a sign of a struggle, or it almost seems like he walked into something that took him away. Some sort of magical something took him.
Yeah.
Not that you're aware of.
Quick. Detect magic.
Okay, go ahead.
Good call.
So, I'll tell you what this means. So, for the duration, I can sense presence of magic within 30 feet of me. If you sense magic in this way, you can use your action to see a faint aura around any visible creature or object in the area that bears magic. Tool of magic, if any. Comparing the trait most barriers, but it's blocked by a foot of stone, an inch of metal, a thin sheet of lead, 2 feet of wood or dirt.
Okay.
And that's within 30 feet of me.
It's not a kind of roll thing. It just
No, it's not. It just happens.
It just not happens.
So
It's the sort of thing you're like,
I'm going to walk towards where those footprints kind of just stop and see if there's anything that gleams my interest.
I'm just looking up myself so I have a visual reference as well. It's not magic. Okay. You walk up to where the sort of feet are. You can sense that something used to be there. Like there's a sort of a left of an aura of something happening here, but you can't tell immediately what it is exactly. But you know it's not something you've come across that's quite common.
Right.
It's almost like an old school teleportation spell.
Yeah. Interesting. Something definitely. I'm going to relay this to the rest of the group. Something definitely. Not something, but someone. But there's definitely some like old teleportation magic that's gone now. It's not here anymore. There's definitely residue.
What about along the trail that the kid walked? Can you tell if this was done, like if they did some kind of compulsion effect on him?
That I wouldn't be able to tell for that. That would have dissipated ages ago.
Okay.
If it's been a week.
Yeah, it's been a week. Yeah, it used to be. You can just send.
Yeah, I'm gonna also go around the general area of the campsite and see if anything picks up. Maybe something was dropped or anything like that.
Yeah, go ahead. If you're running like an investigation,
I'll do an investigation, but something will pop out to me if it's magical or anything like that. But I'll do a general investigation as well.
Yeah, just general investigation as well. Just so.
7.
Looking at specific areas. 7. No, but you do realise that the lantern that he took seems to have a very angry fairy in it.
Oh, really?
Very angry.
We have a witness.
I'm gonna pick up the lantern, right, like that, facing me. Hey guys, I found something.
You just hear a very angry, like shaking, like trying to shake the clear door that's been locked, trying to get out.
I'm gonna speak to the fairy as well and go, if I unlock this door, are you gonna stay there and talk?
What do you want?
I want information.
What about?
Well, I would first like to know.
Fairy is coughing.
Well, no, I would first like to know, how long have you been here?
Oh, that blooming kid picked me up.
So a week, at least.
Thought I was a lightning bug. Can you believe it? Thought some sort of bug. Got me in the net. Put me in this lantern. But just want to get out of here, man. Because that fairy is not very happy with the current situation.
Did you see what happened to that kid?
Oh yeah. I walked over there, and like some sort of like thing appeared, and stupid kid walked into it, almost like a bubble appeared. And he walked into it. He just went. I couldn't hear anything because glass. That something. He was attracted to the light, I think.
So it gave off light as well.
I'll give off light, but look where I am.
Well, that's why you're in a lantern.
Could I roll insight to make sure that
I was about to roll an insight as well.
Yeah, you can.
Yep.
Oh, insight.
12.
12. Anyone else?
Insight.
I think you're 13. You can all check. You can also round the very angry fairy.
I mean, I can use a spell to make it tell the truth, but bit of a waste of a spell.
It is,
and it also has a compelled reason to tell me the truth.
It wants to get out. Yeah, it's sort of compelled. To lying at this point would just be detrimental to it, rather than anything else. Okay, yeah, all of you can tell that she's just way too angry and fed up of being in a lantern for her to lie.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm going to ready a spell.
Mm-hmm.
But so I've got something ready, but I am going to open the cave, the door on the lantern, let it come out.
She flies up straight, like
command.
She flies.
And I'm gonna start. I'm gonna shout the command of land. It is a. They do get a save.
Do what save am I rolling?
Wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom save. I'm rubbish at rolling this dice. There we go. That's better. That is a nat 20.
Shit.
Damn.
That beats my wisdom save.
She flies around. It's like, finally I'm free. And she just sort of, you can tell she's been in there quite a while. She starts to like
Stretching the
wobble a bit.
legs.
Yeah, she's starting to wobble a bit and going, She just shouts, "Blooming kid!" And
Were we even stuck in that lantern?
she was plants herself on the branch. Are you talking to her?
Yeah.
She's still nearby. She's like, I've been in there like I don't know, a week, I guess. It's hard to tell. It's hard to tell, Ty. Yeah, kept feeding me plants. Again, he thought it was a bug. You can see like a small pile of leaves at the bottom of the lantern. I end up using them as a bed.
I assume she's ate some of these because she's obviously. I don't know if
Still alive.
fairies actually need food to survive.
Sure, probably.
I can say that she won't be starving. She might have already had like maybe a couple of berries also thrown in there from probably her petulance and yelling at the child.
Sick talking bug.
He goes, sick talking bug. Kid's not very bright. Poor kid.
Right. Anyone have some questions for the fairy?
She just starts scoffing like fruit from around. She's starving.
Grabs a pear or something.
Yeah.
Do you live around here?
Well, not until recently.
Fair enough. You ever seen those kind of bubble things before?
Oh no, never.
Okay.
Never. No.
Have you seen any? Have you seen any other adventuring groups come by?
Oh, 4.
Any
like
of them notice you?
Oh yeah, I yelled at them. Most of them just kicked the lantern and told me to shut up. Very rude. You're the first one that actually let me free for once, which is nice.
Do you know where they went?
Yeah, they continued on the path where the funny bubble thing turned up. They didn't seem interested in the kid. They just sort of looked around, gave up, and walked off. Most are probably just finding stuff to give back to the parents for the money. Very selfish groups.
Track.
One did fall in my accident hole that I had some other interest very earlier. She starts giggling to herself. Oh, the hole over there, and you just see a bunch of skeletons in a hole.
Oh, Jesus Christ! What the fuck?
A bunch of skeletons in a hole. Yeah, it turns out you need to feed your prisoners.
Good thing the kid knew to feed you.
Yeah.
That would have been a really ironic way to go, though.
Yeah. Look, when you're in a jar for a week, you go a little crazy.
Heat stroke.
She goes.
Right. What else do we want to ask?
I think we're just going to have to look on our own.
I think
she
we
just
might.
keeps eating an apple. Well, if you need anything, I'll be here.
Yeah,
I ain't got nowhere else to go.
Chuck me down an apple.
She down an apple.
I'm going to dex to get that.
Absolutely. Go ahead.
Just fails and just smacks him in the face.
9.
Yeah. It sort of catch half the apple.
I do like a little fumble, but got it.
Yeah, sort of half catch it. Like, It goes, and she just looks at you and goes, "Good luck, kid."
Kid. I don't know what age I made her.
You can never tell with Fae. They're like either 2 years old or 2,000 years old.
I made my character over 400 years old.
Nice.
So yeah, kid.
Yeah, kid. Yeah, you can't tell the age of the fairy. She talks like she smokes about 20 cigarettes a day. Like, what are you on? It is strange that she wants to hang around here, though. Maybe it's just that
Maybe she likes the hole.
Yeah,
she likes the hole.
Trapping people in holes.
I would also keep an eye out for any holes if you continue on further.
Yeah, the last thing I think I'm going to ask her one last thing, and that tipped me off to it is, where are you going to go after this?
I don't really know. I haven't fully thought of it that far. I just wanted out of there. I guess I can have a look. There's a town nearby, right?
Yeah, we just came from there.
All right. She goes, yeah. Turns out if you make holes for people to fall into, your other fairy companions don't like it that much. And I sort of got kicked out of my last place. I've just been wandering place to place, causing odd bits of mischief, I guess.
An occasional murder.
Yeah, that wasn't supposed to happen. She looks back at the hole. Maybe it made it too deep.
I think I'm gonna leave the mass murdering pixie behind.
Yeah.
Good idea.
Do you say goodbye to her, or do you just leave?
I give her a nod and leave.
She goes, "Good luck. Don't get lost like the rest of them." And you can see her. She's like picking up like an old cigar from somewhere. She obviously has a stash in this tree.
Keeps them like squirrels keep nuts.
Yeah. Chain smoking fairy.
We must. I think we must remind Roger to be careful because of the holes.
Yeah, he did walk into a tree earlier.
You know.
Yeah, Roger did walk into a tree. Roger needs to be the most careful. Hope he doesn't end up like its successor. Timelines where?
Yeah, I think best thing we can do is follow the other adventuring parties, see where they ended up, if it gives us any idea of where to go next.
Yeah.
You see a path from where the bubble was onwards. You see it sort of teeters off into more of the forest, but it's you can see a beginning of where they have walked. You go on?
Yep.
You're going on?
Keeping an eye out for holes.
Keeping an eye out for holes.
Everyone survival check for the first initial hole.
Survival.
6.
13, 8. Sky. Sorry, what was that, Charlie? I heard
12.
12. Okay. What did you get, Sky? Sorry, is that an 8?
6.
6.
Yep.
Okay.
The
Roger,
dice
what?
and the dice taketh away.
Roger, you made it. Theodore, roll please. Survival check.
Survival.
For a large hole. 26. Nice. Yeah, you jump over it fine. Roger goes around it. Carefully. You see him do a little dance like. Unfortunately, you were saying goodbye to the fairy and didn't notice where the hole was, and Sky fell in the hole.
I am going to climb out the hole.
Give me a athletics, I guess,
let's
to climb
go.
out. It's a 10-foot hole. She's overestimated herself. Whoever she possessed.
That is 16.
Yeah, you get out of it fine. It's a dirt hole. It's not like it's going to be any challenge.
I'm just going to like basically use the cross guard of my sword and just like kink, and then grab up and sort of pickaxe my way out.
You sort of see the other adventurers are missing their stuff, so you assume at some point she nicked them or something else has nicked them.
Did say they were prisoners.
Out the hole. Yes.
You always disarm your prisoners.
So she probably took all her stuff and went, "Haha, you're mine," and then got trapped in a jar by a kid.
Is any of the stuff particularly nice?
We haven't found it yet.
You haven't found it yet.
Okay. I thought it was in
yeah, we just know it's not there.
Fair.
Well, to be fair, the fairy did get a cigar from somewhere.
Right.
It's probably from them. Or probably from Guys in Hole. Are you continuing on?
Yeah, but I think we're Gonna try and
Yep.
figure out where those adventuring parties ended up, other than the ones that are in the hole.
Yeah.
Well, one group entered in a hole. There's 3 more groups.
One group got back to deliver the stuff.
One got back, so you know at least one is in town somewhere. They probably were in the tavern.
Right.
So
So the other 2 are kind of
it's the
still up
2.
in the air.
It's the 2 that sort of didn't come back, and 1 that haven't been heard from.
Yeah.
So as you keep walking into this forest, you see that it's getting more and more unkempt, as you can tell, as this nature is rightfully taking over this forest, and you can see sort of one clearing coming up onto your left-hand side, where it's being clearly like chopped, and you see 4 tents left, and you see some bags and stuff, and you see there's still a lit fire. They've been here recently.
Yeah.
What do you want to do?
Hey, Rogue.
I see it answer you.
Theodore.
Hello.
Go have a look.
Me?
But
Okay.
yeah, you're a bit sneaky
All right.
when you're not running your mouth.
Yeah, when you're not talking. You're not talking.
Okay.
Theodore,
Right.
what do you want to do? Do you want to do a sort of a stealth investigation, or do you want to do just a more stealth roll, just in case they are here?
Let's do a more stealth roll.
Okay. Just in case there's people around. 16. Okay. Excellent. Okay. You sneak into this campsite. You can see that that it has been recently trodded. You
Prodded.
don't trodded
Trodden.
into trodden. They were there.
Your face is trodden.
And you can see there's still the bags have been left there. You can see there's like some food supplies. And you can see.
Would you say it's been more than 10 minutes?
What do you mean?
Would you say it's been more than 10 minutes? Since...
Yeah, investigating.
Oh,
Yes.
no, fuck.
Yeah, he's had a good look round, and you can see, very similar to where you've just come from. Line of footsteps gone.
That's what I was asking about. I was going to do the same detect magic if it was still up.
Well, hey, if the fire's still up, it might still be like easy for us to spot kind of energy. Maybe like an Arcana roll.
That could also work.
You may do an Arcana roll if you want to check if the energy's still around.
Baby.
21.
Oh, nice, Ezekiel.
That'll do it.
Roger's rolling. Oh God. Roger, hey. What are you rolling, Sky?
No, I'm terrible at Arcana.
Terrible. Okay. Ezekiel and Roger, you both see that not only is this magic still present, it's seemingly still active. This has been recent.
Excellent. Okay.
And Theodore still sees the bubble of where it was formed. It's fading out, but it's still there.
Interesting.
Think we could recreate it? Like if the energy's still there, maybe just kind of throw some more energy into it, see if we can remake it.
I'm going to do a quick detect magic again, actually. That's worth it.
Go ahead.
What?
Yeah.
So obviously I can see the aura of where this magical bubble is.
You can literally see the outline. It's like that's still present.
I'd like to find out what school of magic it is.
It's You could see that an old school like old school wizard sort of created a spell, and it's been created from a created from a distance. So this has been cast from somewhere else.
What type of magic is it?
Wibbly wobbly. It seems to be more like a doorway.
Right. Okay.
Let me see if I can.
I'm going to figure out
which.
which.
The
Yeah.
gap here. Is there a way that we could roll to recreate that type of magic?
Or at least, yeah, if we know the type of magic, we can cast the same type of thing to repower
if you want
it.
to roll, Arcana to sort of,
I'll do that.
Do that. It probably just needs a kick into gear.
10.
If anything.
15 here.
Yeah, no, you two know this is basically still active, and you just a bit more of a push of any sort of energy would just kick it back into life.
Excellent.
It's more based on energy than anything else.
Ezekiel will take out one of his one of the alchemy bottles he's been preparing. It's basically just like a flare, like a magical flare, and he's going to feed that energy into the portal to see if that's enough to jumpstart it.
It jumpstarts it immediately.
Excellent.
I take it. I see
hot wiring.
Yeah, I take it. I see the aura just go.
It just splits into all of the portal, and you can sort of see a mirage of somewhere else, which clearly doesn't look like what you were looking at, which is just sort of more dense forest. You see water and ocean.
I'm gonna
immediately in front of you.
I'm gonna turn to Ezekiel. I did it.
Good. All right, gang, we heading in?
What can we leave here as a marker? Or something helpful?
Okay, where's that fairy?
Where is that bloody fairy?
She's still on that tree.
No.
I could set one of my my screamer pods here.
That might work.
Ezekiel, being an artificer, he can make devices that can make sound or make messages, that kind of stuff.
Yeah, get a message.
Exactly. Ezekiel is going to set something and tune it so that anyone that comes by it and picks it up to examine it, it's going to say portal was here.
Portal was here. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm guessing that's just the thing you just set up then.
Just the thing I can do. I can have up to 3 of them. So probably after a good bit of adventuring sessions, I'm going to get rid of it.
You put it down. You place it down on the ground. And yeah, if you're all heading in,
absolutely.
Yeah.
Can everyone roll me a? We'll say strength save to go in.
A strength save. Terrible. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. If you're within 10 feet of me, if you are within 10 feet of me, you get a +4 to all of your saves.
Nice. Which you all are, so all of you get it.
I'm gonna need it.
Cool.
I rolled a 3, but that becomes an 11.
Nice. 11. We have 17. 17, 16, 12, 9. Poor Roger.
Remember to add your 4. Remember to add your 4.
And what's... So let me write this down. So Ezekiel, you got 12.
Making it 16.
Got 16.
Yeah, whatever the number you see is Alec. Make that 4 higher.
Yep. Goffin. Did Goffin add the +4? No. So Goffin succeeds. I just put an S. He succeeds. Roger 9. Theodore, did you roll one?
What am I rolling? Hang on.
Strength saving throw.
Saving throw.
I can't wait to suffer.
God damn it.
Oh no.
What did you roll?
9.
Yeah, but that becomes a 13.
Yeah, you both come to 13.
Okay.
It's +4 for both of you. Sorry, yeah, I made that correction. Okay, 13, 6, success. And what did you get, Sky?
My total comes to 11.
11. Okay. Cool. All right. Ezekiel and Goffin, you step through and nothing happens to you. You are perfectly fine. And you land on this small, rather sandy island. Perfectly fine. The rest of your friends get yeeted through at about a rate of knots.
Oh no.
And you just see them going, ah!
Ragdoll through the sand.
And just buttling into sand as they are sort of thrown about.
Owies.
Do we take any force damage from that or anything?
I'll say 1d6 for each of you.
We want to roll it so we just all get the same number.
Yeah, I will do that. Absolutely. That's my d6. Cool. That's cocked. That is... Come on. I'm running this Nintendo dice, so it's always at an angle. 2.
2 points of damage.
2 points of damage for all of you.
Got it.
Oh no, I'm now only at 73 hit points.
We can change that. Yeah, all of you sort of land on a sandy little island. You see some very well kept boats on your immediate right, and you see you see almost like what almost looks like to be some sort of training course is set up in front of you, like that. You can see like there's a labyrinth for giant 1 on it. You can see like there's another pling that has like a 2 with like a score sheet next to it, and like more of these as you go along.
Right,
Like
we're
a
in the
good
Squid
training
Games.
course. And you don't know where you are. What do you want to do?
I want to get up and dust myself off.
Sand is just pouring.
Whilst
from
saying,
any-
God damn sand. It's literally the worst thing for armor.
Sand is cold.
It's rough, but it gets everywhere.
I am
Inspiration for the Star Wars reference.
Yeah.
There he goes. I was hoping someone would make it. I didn't want to be that guy.
Yeah.
For those who bottled it into sand, I will allow you to have 1 pocket of sand for a use if you need it.
I'm going to empty my pocket of sand.
If you want to use pocket sand, you have it. But if you don't, that's fine. Okay. You don't know where you are.
Could Ezekiel, is there some kind of intelligence roll I can roll to see if we're somewhere like that he would recognize?
Sure. Give me a second. I'm just looking at the intelligence stuff.
I'm going to look at my pocket sundial to tell what time it is.
You look at your sundial and you see that it is early morning.
Interesting. It was evening where we left.
Investigation, I would say, if you want to roll that.
You got it.
I was generally looking. I was like, nature would work.
Yeah, you could have done investigation or survival on that one.
Yeah, I just seen survival.
I'll investigate as well. just
Yeah,
to make
you
sure.
have investigation. You don't immediately recognize this. You
Confident you don't know where you are.
know that this is too far from where you came because there's water nearby. You're on sort of like a long U-bend island, and you can see there's like water all around you. You are basically in the middle of the ocean.
Was like a crescent island.
Yeah, it's a crescent island, so there's a clear crescent around, and there is more in the center of the island, but it seems to be more like nature and wildlife to taken over that, and it's a couple of trees, but you can see there's like this clear course that's taken over this like U-bend of an island.
Guys, protect me. The water.
Stay away from it.
Water's not gonna get you. Yeah, just stay away from it.
Yeah, just don't get me near water, please.
Are you going to melt?
Hey, anti-water buddies.
We have
God.
2 water
Oh,
coverage.
God.
No, I don't like the water. Honestly, it doesn't. It's not nice on my.
As you say that, as you say that, a wave comes up and hits you.
Did he just hiss at the water?
Hiss at the water. Yep.
Yeah.
Goddamn tabaxis.
What do you want to do?
Roger is gonna investigate the memories, but not go in it, obviously.
Go ahead, roll.
Alrighty.
Yeah, we could have a look round probably.
Mm-hmm.
There is
Investigation,
that
then, please.
training course looking thing we
Before,
can go with.
before anyone moves off, I would like to check for footprints in the sand.
Sure, go ahead. I'll get to the investigations in a second then.
That's what am I adding to this? Anything?
What are you doing exactly?
I'm looking for footprints in the sand before anyone moves off. Disturbs anything.
We'll say perception.
Okay, that's a little bit better, but it's still only a 7.
Okay. No, you can see a set of you can see the beginning of like a child's footprints, and they wander off into what looks like to be a small hut nearby that has scribblings all over it, like almost indecipherable language.
Interesting. Glad I found that.
Interesting.
Also, we'll come back to that, deal with the rest of the investigations.
Okay, we'll do the investigations then. What are you lot wanting to investigate? What are you looking around for in particular, if you're looking for anything?
I am investigating that minis you mentioned.
Sorry? Repeat that for me.
I'm investigating the minis you mentioned.
Okay. So what you immediately see around, Goffin sees this as well. If you see that there's a sign sort of half buried into the ground, clearly it's just been knocked by like water and whatnot, where it's been placed in sand, and it just says new adventurous training ground for the summoned only, and the summoned has a little asterisk attached to it.
Interesting.
So, like, someone set up this place to train up adventurers.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
For a specific thing, by the looks of it.
Yeah.
Whatever these summoned are.
I just invested in general, just investigate in general.
Yeah, you see
Everything that has ever
Goffin-
been with a natural 20.
Yeah, I don't think I can describe more. There's like on the curve of the island, you see like a small forest that's got like what looks like to be snow on top of it. You've got a grey, big circular building that it's like almost a hexagon. You see something. You see like a dark building in progress being built in the far distance, and you see a large tower that seems to head off into the clouds, and what looks like to be like a big old training course on the furthest side of the island. More like a big like climbing frame type thing. Which looks like to have a small hut underneath.
No height jokes here, but if I were that kid, I'd be all over that training course. Maybe whoever runs this place might know where he is.
If we can find anyone, there's no one here at the moment.
True.
There is a small hut.
I was going to mention the small hut in a moment.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
What do you all want to do?
I think the hut is our best bet for the moment. I see some weird scribbles on it as well.
So lots of seasons around here are hiding.
Yeah, I'm going to walk over to the hut. Anyone who wants to join, welcome to.
Yep.
Oh well.
Yeah.
I'll join the hut.
Yeah, you see, this hut is sort of hidden underneath some of the older looking trees, and it has like what looks like to be a welcome map with more of the indecipherable writing, and it almost looks like a welcome desk, like a sort of welcome desk inside.
Like a reception.
Yeah, and you see someone like sort of scribbling through like what looks like to be a small book, and is sort of pinning things to boards and just generally doing like general paperwork of some form. again, in more indecipherable language that none of you seem to be able to read. Just writing in weird symbols.
Oh,
And the door is unlocked. It's ajar. It's a welcome desk. It's welcoming people in.
Well, no time like the present. You can walk inside.
The guy behind the desk immediately looks up to you and goes, "Hello, wasn't
Hi.
expecting you lot."
We weren't expecting to be here.
Ah, interesting. Okay. Can I get your names, please? And he gets a book out.
Theodore Snake.
Theodore Snake. S. He goes, yes, hello. Yeah, no, you are scheduled for arrival. I do apologise. I'm guessing you're yes. Hello, Roger. And he pats you on the head. He goes, hello, Roger. He goes, I'm guessing. He goes, you're Goblin. Don't tell me. Goblin. Yes, I'm correct.
yeah.
And goes, and you're. And he looks at your name. Ezakilo.
How do you know who we are?
Isaculo?
Ezakilo.
Yes, that is that is how you pronounce that.
Yes, that is his name.
He is Azikael.
Azikael. And he goes, well, apologies. I should have introduced myself. Hello, I'm Leomi. Nice to meet you all.
And you.
Yeah.
How do I know? Well, you were all scheduled for arrival, of course. Didn't you see our lovely sign as you came in? For the summoned.
Not the
You have
yes.
clearly been summoned here.
It's been knocked over, by the way.
Ted just walks out, looks at the sign, and then walks back in. Like, oh.
The cat. Okay. Okay. He goes, well, I've got all your names. You've all been summoned here at some point, I assume.
So is this destiny?
Well, I guess I should introduce who you are. Welcome to our training academy. Me and my dear friend Milton. Little cranky guy. Yeah, we run this place, trading for adventurers. We sort of summon them through magic, as you've clearly seen. And we add you onto our training course, train you up to be the bravest adventurers, and then let you go. Takes about a month or so.
This is why you shouldn't share your data online.
Yeah.
They know who we are.
He knows you by name.
You didn't summon us for anything. We jacked one of their portals to get in here.
That's what you think, sweetheart. and he continues writing down. So, ready to begin?
No.
I have a couple of questions first.
Yeah.
Oh, you've got some questions. No one ever asks. They all just wander off. What questions you have for me then, lovelies? As he sort of starts spinning in his chair.
God. I hate this guy already.
Yeah.
You caught us in the middle of a job, really.
Did I?
Yeah. We've been looking for a missing person. Did we ever get his name?
No, you did not get his name.
Yeah, fuck it.
You can describe the boy, I'm sure.
Yeah, young boy, maybe 12, 13, about 5 foot in height. Must have come through maybe a week ago.
Yes. He gets his book and he starts flicking through. Yeah, no, he wasn't supposed to be here. You'll see how this sort of works is, and he sort of goes, well, I can't give away all the magic. That would be boring. A lot of adventurers like to wander off, and often are looking for adventure and trade and gold. And using my lovely algorithm, pick and select them, and they get to lovely trading here, strengthen themselves up, and we left them on their way. And the little boy must have followed a group through. He's having a time in his life, though. Yeah, great fun.
Before we do this, there is one thing I would like.
Yes, of course.
That boy needs to go back home because he's not really supposed to be here.
Exactly.
Well, unfortunately, he already paid the toll. You see, the boy was so excited by the course, the prospect of becoming an adventurer, that he already started the course. And unfortunately, once you start the course, I can't really get you off the course.
That boy
It's
is
sort of-
going to fucking die.
It's sort of a one-way system. Once you go in, you can't come back out.
That seems very flawed.
It's a flawed system.
Oh, it's mainly for the adventurer's safety, just in case they start going back and try to murder other groups that keep going in.
Fair enough, I guess.
As he shows you a death counter behind him. Happened too many times.
What is the number on the death count, by the way?
You see lives made it through, and you see like a good 50, and deaths you see at 17. Okay.
So 50
So-
people survived, 17 died.
Yeah, we tried to keep the death numbers low.
About 15% mortality rate. Okay.
Mm.
That's not that bad. That's pretty good.
Yeah, no, most of them is for their own petard. Oh, what's this button do? Or I can take on creature myself. Don't want to spoil it for you, of course, if
Buttons.
you're interested.
Monster.
Watch out for buttons
Got
and
it.
monsters. Thank you very much.
Yeah.
Well, I can't give it all away, can I?
Although hopefully you'll give away why you're doing this. Why are you so gung ho about training adventurers?
What is to be adventure, of course. Why else would I train up so many adventurers? It's a good, noble prospect, you know.
What do you get out of it?
Her inside button.
What do I get out of it? Oh, what do I get out of it? Mostly a cleaning bill.
Touch that button, paper what? It's calling for you.
Mostly a cleaning bill. But
How does this benefit you?
well, again, they pay a toll. I get a little bit of gold. They get an adventure.
The kid gave you gold.
And if they die, you get everything?
The kid had gold on him?
Whoa. Oh, I know all of you are so excited. I know. But one question
Excited?
at a time, please. One question at a time, please. I'm not everywhere all at once. Well, who asked the question first? You said you're talking me about to get out of it, yes? Pointing to you. Sky, I believe your name is. Beautiful name. Because yes, a little bit of gold. The kids gave me like pocket change. He was just so excited, I just took it. You know, he gave me like a couple silver pieces. I wasn't going to complain. He wanted to go on. I said, best of luck. And he took the beginner course. I wasn't going to throw him on the intermediate. That would kill him very quickly. And he keeps writing down. And he looks up and goes, right, Kat, you had a question for me.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, what was my question?
I
God.
think it was also about the gold.
Yeah, something like that.
What do I do?
My question was, so if they die, you get all of their gold?
Oh, no. If their belongings get returned, of course. They get returned to families and whatnot. And we don't keep anything here of their own personal belongings. If they die, we unfortunately notify the next of kin and send our apologies to them. With a little bit of that.
So you may not know me, but your husband's fucking dead.
Well, I
That
suppose
means-
he's the kid isn't dead yet because his family hasn't gotten all his belongings back.
Exactly.
Oh, you've met the parents, have you?
Well, yeah, they're the ones who
Oh, yeah.
contracted us because he's missing.
Oh, yes, you mentioned, yes. Well, he's not really missing. I've told you, he's in our
Are
beginner
we on
course.
the material plane right now?
Do me a.
No, I'm literally asking the
Also-
question.
No, literally,
I would like to persuade him to tell me whether we're on the material plane or not.
Roll an insight on him.
I can roll the persuasion to just get him to do it.
Persuasion.
I'm good at persuasion.
That was a bad time to bungle that row, Ezekiel.
26.
26.
Wow.
Charismatic.
You're persuaded. What's your exact question? Sorry.
Are we on the material plane right now?
And of course, darling. How else would you be able to breathe? Well, oxygen is provided, of course. He goes, you could say we're on an Earth-like place, yes.
So we're not on our Earth.
No.
That's what I would call missing.
Yeah.
I don't know about you, but if you're not even on the same world, in the same place, like that you are missing.
Yeah.
Look, the boy is alive. The boy is alive.
And his parents do not know where he is.
Well, until he arrives back in 3 weeks' time. Yes.
I'm just gonna walk away. I'm not. I can't deal with that. That logic is flawed.
He goes, "Oh, such a shame." He goes, "The rest of you, what do you lot want to do?"
I don't suppose we have any way of getting back.
I laugh.
Damn.
He goes, I think you know the way out. It comes
Mention a beginner's course.
It comes with a toll, yes. It's a pay what you like system. It comes with a toll.
Copper.
Down.
He takes your copper and goes, "Thank you," and puts it in a little jar.
It wasn't given to him. It was thrown in from outside the door.
He catches it, puts it in. Cocky little bastard. He goes, "Yeah, whenever you want, and you'll be sent on your way through our allotted course for you."
All right. So, but nothing's going to happen to that kid. That kid is our priority. Anything happens to him, I'm coming after you.
Yeah.
As I said, the kid will be mostly fine.
Fine, mostly.
Mostly?
Depends how good of an adventurer he is.
Pretty sus.
That is just a bit sus.
To pull back the curtain, I'm loving playing this character.
Oh yeah, I'm loving this character being played.
This is very good.
But my character hates
like,
this character.
The fucking cockiest bastard in the West.
And I thought I was
You're giving Theodore a run for his money.
I think Theodore might have a competition on cockiness. Okay, put the mask back on. He goes, "Well, if the rest of you would like to pay your toll, we can get you on started and help you find your child."
You mentioned there's a beginner course. That's the one he's on.
Yes, beginner course. Not good for you lot adventurers. I would put you on our intermediate. You would still see the boy. There's a nice meeting point in the middle.
Oh, okay.
So we're going to have to do this first stage in a week if we want to meet him.
He pulls down a map, and he goes, and you can see this like magical map appearing. And he goes, he's on. Oh, good, he's made it past the labyrinth. Lucky kid.
Labyrinth.
He laughs. Yes. I believe he's heading towards. He's heading towards the forest. Looks like he's rested for the day.
Right.
Yeah.
Are you able to take us to this forest?
Again, there's only one way through. I can't take you. You're adventurous. You have to brave the elements of our course.
All right, see you later.
Don't worry, guys. We got this.
He just turns to Ezekiel and he goes, "I would stop your friend immediately if I were you."
Yeah. All right. We'll take your little.
You hear springs being triggered from somewhere.
Theodore, stop right where you are.
I would stop your friend immediately.
Theodore, stop right where you are.
He was about to be spring locked for now.
As you hear the stop, you hear the springs being dislodged. And you go, yes, I wouldn't wander too far off course. Just a warning for you all.
Good to know. Good to know.
Yeah, I'll
Well,
take
any
a
other-
stupid course.
Excellent. It goes, you saw the man pay. Anything you'd like to pay? You'll get it back if you live, which is currently quite successful.
Roger will give over 1 gold coin.
You'll get it back at the end.
He will also get one. Also give 1 gold coin.
Just a copper from Ezekiel.
And he gets the copper and puts it in his little jar, and he writes something down in the language, and with a copper. Anyone else?
Yeah, I've gave you 1 gold.
Lovely, thank you. And you see a little,
everyone.
you see a spark go off when it's a copper. When he puts the gold coin in the tub, and he goes, "Ooh, if you live, you get double. Congrats."
100th guy.
Congratulations, you are our 100th customer.
100th customer. He goes, and as soon as you've all paid,
Yeah.
You can see it. You can see him pull like a lever,
Kronk.
and
God.
the map goes up and it reveals a door with 3 immediate doors with what looks like to be a B, what looks like to be an I, like an actual I, and then what looks like to be a skull and crossbones on one of the doors.
Well, I'm not going through that door. I tell you that.
Oi.
Why not?
That would be our expert level, only for the bravest adventure.
So we got B and I and skull and crossbone.
Yes, beginner, intermediate, expert.
Damn it. I guess we're
Okay,
going
I'm
through the
going
idol.
into-
Yeah.
Yep.
Onwards, crew, we got this.
He goes, "Good luck. See you on the other side." And he
We'll
waits for you
be.
to go through.
We'll be seeing you.
He goes,
Yeah.
"Let's hope you don't." And he
Alright,
pulls down the
let's go.
lever and slams the door behind you. And you can hear him chuckling to himself like,
Bye, Theodore.
I hate him. He could probably spy on us. Let's say lots of things behind his back.
Yeah, he's an ass.
Come on, guys.
Like
don't be mean. Don't be mean.
No, he sucks.
You're a piece of shit. Imagine like the
Liam?
door just shuts when
Liam,
just
roll a
before
deck save.
he had
Liam, roll a deck save for me.
Uh-oh. That's not good.
Thanks.
fuck. No.
Liam,
He does get +4 from me.
okay, so that is a 10. Liam,
Still not good enough.
you unfortunately lose a bit of hair as a flamethrower just catches the top of your head. and you just hear from the other side of the door, "I would be careful what you say if I were you."
Theodore,
Okay.
are you okay?
Is
I've
my
got
foot
to-
all right?
It's fine. It's fine. Don't
You look a
worry about
bit. You look a bit monkish.
Can I roll insight on Roger?
Yes, you can.
Yes, you can. That's. I'm gonna whisper to Ezekiel.
Natural 20.
Monk.
I'm gonna
You know
yeah.
the monk.
I'm gonna whisper to Ezekiel again. No, I think I've figured out why Theodore and that guy don't get along.
Yeah.
They're quite similar.
Yeah.
That's
Hey,
might
actually,
remind him
with
of
that
himself.
20, is his hair actually all right? Because he's probably got like a bald patch now or something.
Yes, he has a horrible bowl patch.
Yeah,
Okay, so
you
So
look
like-
like you look like you're balding.
Just so you're all clear, you couldn't really see Leo's face. He was sort of hidden in shadow.
Right.
So you just sort of saw arms and hit sort of him twirling a pen and sort of like eyes and mouth. But that's all you really saw.
All right, let me just get an actual legit bald patch.
Oh God.
Done.
No, don't shave your head.
No, I'm
Too much.
actually not gonna. I'm not gonna shave my head. I just
Liam just gets a pair of cutters and goes.
no. I'm not gonna be like. I'm not gonna be like Graham. I'll tell you that.
Okay, cool. We will end there. We're actually going to end on
Yay.
time for once.
Hey,
Look at
imagine,
you
imagine. Couldn't be us.
Because I can't tease you with everything. I can't give it all away. I haven't planned it.
That was a lot of fun.
I haven't planned that far.
Who would have guessed?
Anyway, yeah, so I can have the ending screen
Yeah.
up. We're going to look for
Cool,
something
yeah.
to raid.
Want us muted as well?
No, because I'm going to do the outro.
Fair enough. There we go.
Well, that was a good time. Thank you.
How's your first session of welcoming back to the Summons?
It's
Way
been
more
a
dramatic than I was
fresh air.
expecting.
Oh yeah, I'm here for the drama. I'm here for the drama, my darling.
It's been so long since I played D&D.
Thank you.
Okay, we are going to raid Yerlin. Yerlin's live.
I was
Yeah.
gonna suggest you, Owen, actually.
Yeah. I haven't raided.
Bye, guys. Have a good time.
Yeah.
Yerlin is a good friend from TwitchCon, so please do jump on. Follow everyone here. We've got Paper What? We've got Astro B43. We've got a lovely Supermask Haunter. They can't see you.
They can't see us.
Supermask Haunter. Please do go follow them. Everyone gets a quick shout out.
I've got the raid. You've already got the raid. Cool.
I've got the raid. No, apparently that doesn't. Apparently I misspelled your name wrong. Anyway, they'll be on the YouTube upload. You'll see it on the YouTube upload.
I can message as Alex.
Exactly. But no, don't say pussy for me. Alright,
I was like, what's that Twitch channel?
Pussy. Thank you all for watching, and we will see you in a couple weeks' time for episode 2, the beginning of the training.
Out, Bussy.
Right, we're going.
Bye.
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 Yeah, we're going.
We've read it out. You can end this.